as a kind of milestone in the journey that began in 2018, when some of us came together as a voluntary group to start looking deeper into this idea. And we began with our initial focus on teacher associations, which ended up some teacher associations coming forward, sharing their practices within the group and also publicly yesterday. And it became immediately clear that, as you correctly said, there is already a lot happening. And when those things are shared with others, they also come up with their own understandings and practices of decentering. So on the one hand, we have realized lots of aspects, dimensions, and complexities of this notion. But on the other hand, we also seem to have lots of things to look forward to. And I also tend to agree with you that as a way forward, going beyond teacher associations, probably teacher education would be one key area in which we can focus more concentrated efforts to deepen our understanding. I also have just one concern that I think I should mention here, especially looking at the posts on the Facebook and YouTube platforms yesterday and today. I find a hint of perception that whatever was being discussed in the name of decentering was seen by some people as a kind of methodological or pedagogical approach, probably a new theory or framework to be tried in their classrooms. I'll be very happy to be proved wrong. But if there is a little truth in that, then I find it worrisome. So decentering is not new methodology. Decentering is not next in the line of communicative language teaching. It is a practice, it is a belief, it is an approach, it is a philosophy, it is an orientation. And we have to look at it that way. So I look forward to being proven wrong on that count at least. And I also look forward to continued deliberations, action, practices, thinking, and collective strengthening of decentering. And on this point, I think I should invite Richard Smith to join us so that we can now formally close this conference.
Yes, it's time. It's time to say goodbye. After a very, as Martin said, a very rich 6 hours. We seem to have packed a lot into these 6 hours, and we've got a lot of things to think about. All of us, I think, participants and presenters alike. I'm just going to say thank you to all of you who've been at the conference, whether yesterday or today or both days. Thank you very much for being so participative with your comments, and that's very much how we wanted this conference to be. Even though we are faces on a screen, we very much wanted to bring in your perspectives, your voices into the conference, and I hope you feel that we have done that. And for that reason, and because many people have been involved in the conference, we've had a lot of people involved in the conference who I want to thank, and especially of course the presenters, the panel, the chairs, but also the behind the scenes, almost the organizing committee. And I'm just going to read out the names of the organizing committee to acknowledge them all by name. That's Dario Banegas, Deborah Bullock, Richard Kiley, Harry Kuchar, Susan Menge, Amol Padwad, Paolo Robiedo, and Martin Wedell. And behind the scenes, you haven't seen her, but Debbie Candy has been a fantastic director of this event. And there's been an enormous amount of work going on behind the scenes and in preparation for this event. So thank you so much, Debbie. Also to Nadim Khan from INET, who's been also behind the scenes, operating social media, etc. Also, you have not seen Milind Mane, but also he's been there, and Krishna Dixit and Padmini Barua and Vivek Joshi. So thanks so much to you for your contributions as well. Thanks very much to from the Hornby Trust perspective to INET and to your university, Amol. And yes, this has been the 60th anniversary conference of the Hornby Trust, but I'm sure you agree we've sort of moved beyond just considering about the Hornby Trust, and this has been an extremely important event, and we hope to, in some way, spread its impact, its influence by by putting a recording of the event up on the website, on our website. We'll probably let you all know if we can when that happens. We are interested in getting more people informed about what we've been talking about, but also involved in discussions going forward. So please watch out for opportunities to participate, to get involved in future directions. Over to you, Amol, for your closing word.
Yeah, so finally, before I close the conference on behalf of Richard and me, I also would like to thank Caroline Moore, the chair of Hornby Trust, and all the trustees for all their support and personal involvement in conceptualizing and planning this conference. And also to you, Richard, you wouldn't thank yourself, but you have been instrumental in this whole event. And I would also like to let all our participants know that we would like to bring out some kind of report or some kind of further discussion documents out of this conference if possible. So keep watching this space. And so we both co-chairs, Richard Smith and I, and on behalf of the Hornby Trust, I declare that this conference is closed now. Thank you, goodbye, and have a nice time.